The closest you've been to world record? A few days ago, I think it was Friday night. Yeah, Friday night, I got up to TTC on world record pace. And then I died in moving reds. And my whole chat was like, why the fuck did you do moving reds, you stupid idiot? But then I was like, I ain't no bitch. And I died anyway. What am I doing? I don't want to talk about it. Hey babes, I just want to let you guys know before the video starts about an upcoming event called PACE 2022, which will be the host of the finals for the GSA Speedrun World Record circuits. There's going to be 120 star and Minecraft there done live for the grand finals. There will be people like me, Simply, Punky, all the top 120 star runners, all the top Minecraft speedrunners, and a lot of other people. And there'll be music and all this fun stuff done live. So if you guys are interested in attending the event, the link will be down in the description, start.gg/pace. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below and I would try my best to answer as much as possible. I hope you enjoy the video and goodbye. I've reached a point where, like, at this point, if you want to compete for world record and if you want to be the best, you got to go for the strats, dude. Like, I remember Simply lost the world record pace run to moving reds as well, like months ago. And I remember everyone being like, why the fuck did he do it? But I totally get it, dude. Like, I mean, we practice these strats for like hours and hours and hours. Why else would we practice it if we're not going to do it in a run when it matters? If you don't lose at least one world record pace run to moving reds in TTC, you're not a true Mario runner. Fuck. That's the thing. Dude, the thing is, that is going to start happening. This game is so optimized. There's going to be many times where people are literally going to miss out on world record or get world record by like a second. And these really hard strats that save 2 seconds and shit, they're gonna make a huge difference. They already are making a difference. Moving reds is gonna be the difference between... Guys, you remember the 138.25 world record I got? That run had moving reds in it. And I remember that I world record by about 3 seconds. Or 2.5 seconds. It's very possible that I got world record because of that moving red. Because I saved those 2.5 seconds that I needed to get world record. If I didn't do those moving reds, who knows what would have happened? I would have like tied Simply, possibly. Yes, there was once where, this was early 2017, I believe. I had the world record in 120 with a 140.05. And Batora got a 140.05. And we had a tied world record. But my time was better by like 0.3 seconds. So I technically had the world record, but we were tied to the second. Dark World is very dark today. Bro, I can't turn! I physically can't turn Mario because Hori is so fucking bad with Dead Zone. Oh my god, how cringe is that? This is the one downfall of Hori. Quick turning is close to impossible to do. It's so hard. Thank you, GTM. I bought this shirt. Where did I buy this shirt? Oh, I bought this shirt and a few other gay shit on a store called... It's an online store like Shane, but it was called Ince Run Men. And it was cheap as fuck. It was like $10, $15 maybe. Yeah, they have a lot of shit, dude. They have so much stuff. I mean, let's be real. It's like a store for gay guys. It's like... That store has a lot of like very ambiguous... Ambiguous is the word? I think that's the word. What's the word when it's like gender neutral? Begins with a androgynous. They have a lot of androgynous type of clothing. Very like femboy kind of vibe. Which is right up my alley. You know, interested in trying new fashions. What just happened? Interested in just trying new fashion stuff. And it looked interesting, so I got some stuff from there. Alright, this one is GG. My speedrunning career is over. It's done. After 8 years. Am I excited for Warzone 2? Yeah, relatively. But I don't think I can get serious in Warzone anymore. Can't really afford to be honest. And I don't know if I'm willing to put myself under that stress and annoyance anymore. I've played COD for 10 years in my life now. And COD to me is just always going to be the same shit. It's just the same game every time. And I'm just like bored of it at this point. I know what to expect. I enjoyed the Warzone streams sometimes. But half the time it was mostly just me getting upset at the game. The stream or the game lagging because my computer wasn't strong enough to support streaming and playing it. Impossible to interact with my chat because when you play a battle royale with other people, you're always paying attention to the game and talking to your teammates. So it wasn't... I didn't feel like I was streaming well because it was too hard to interact with chat, and my chat is used to me interacting. So the viewership was awful too because of that, plus Warzone is just a really bad stream game for viewers. It was actually damaging my stream a lot, I think. Playing it was fun, but it was too frustrating. Sometimes it was too frustrating and I'm like, this is not worth it. What makes a good stream game? A game that is not impossible to interact with chat. Mario 64 is a good stream game, to be honest. Because when you're good at it, you get to a point where you could play and talk at the same time. And there's lots of small breaks where you can interact with chat. I mean, there's shit tons of games, dude. Like, I mean, but a game where there's enough breaks where you can interact and it's not 24, like constant attention and really hard at the same time. Because there's games that require constant attention, but they're very chill games, so you could interact anyway. And with that said, my chat community is very unique compared to all the other Mario runners. My chat is very actually wholesome and mostly normal. But most of all the other pretty much every other top Mario streamer, they're very different to my chat. They're basically what's happening in my chat now, but all the time, which is very funny as a viewer if you just want to have a laugh and not really care much about what's going on. But it could get really tiring quickly, especially as being the streamer. If you are the streamer, you could get so tired of that so quickly because you feel like you're literally talking to a wall and people are just there to spam emotes. I don't think I'll be able to handle it. I don't think I like it. I would like it at all. I really like that my chat is what it is because I definitely enjoy interacting much more, being able to interact much more than just reading emote spam. You can converse about whatever the fuck you want, baby. No me cierro de nada. I mean, yeah, of course, Simply encourages it sometimes because he knows that that's what brings in like hype. Because the thing about like when you become a streamer at Simply's size, it gets to the point where you kind of have no choice. But if you want to keep growing or keep the hype in your chat and keep those viewer numbers, you have to create like constant hype and reactionary content, because that's kind of how Twitch works. Like, look at any big streamer, like really big streamer. Their chat, most of their chats are like that. Most of their content is just very like quick, explosive, clickbait kind of comments, that kind of stuff. Because that's kind of how Twitch culture just works at that point. It's very hard to maintain 5,000 or more viewers, or even a few thousand at a time, unless you're doing that. Unless you are like #1 in like fucking insanely popular video game, or you're some famous musician or some shit, and you're popular for some other reason, and that's why you're getting so much viewers. And you could be more chill and not care and still gonna get a lot of attention because you're popular already, then you kind of just have to push the Twitch culture. You have to push the narrative that exists. Have I ever hit 20k viewers? No. I've never hit... I don't think I've ever hit... I think one of my world records, I got up to 5,000 viewers near the end of the run, without front page or anything. And that was years ago. It was one of my world records, and it was a very embarrassing world record because it was like the last stream I ever had on my shitty laptop. I had a laptop, a shitty ass laptop I did all my streams on back in like early 2018. And I happened to get, that was my 139.19, I think it was. And it was like a crazy run. It was 138 pace. 138 never happened yet. And I lost the 138 to Bowser Throws, and my stream was completely lagging. Like it was like 2 frames per second because I had Twitch put me on front page without telling me in the middle of the run, and I got up to like 16,000 viewers in Bowser Throws because I was on world record pace on front page. And because there was so many viewers and the chat was so crazy, my computer was like dying because it couldn't handle it. And my stream was like 2 FPS, and it was so embarrassing. And I had like no lighting, and I was using a shitty webcam. It was so embarrassing, dude. I was like, out of all the streams, this is the one they put me on front page. And back then, Twitch would just put you on front page without even telling you anything. But now they would never do that. Like, I think that's against the rules now. Now you have to like sign up for front page and have a good reason and shit. Oh my fucking god. Well, thank god I got the extra box, right? Dude, that sucks ass. That's gonna lose me a plethora of time, but I should still be saving time here. I used to grab the extra box, so if I didn't grab the box, I would have had 61 coins right now. And that would have been a fucking nightmare. This is also a really good BOB in general, so not too bad. Yeah, I died. No, that was not the run I died in CCM. The world record I died in CCM was the 139.15, where I died in CCM and I continued the run as a joke. Literally, I was like, oh, well, we'll see what happens. Ended up playing like a god and got a world record by like 4 seconds. And it was crazy because it was a 30-second death. And back then, like 138 was still like pretty crazy, the thought of it. And I got all of 139 with a 30-second death. Yeah, I'm not surprised I fucked that up. So what happened there was very subtle, but basically I was too close to the hill when I started the speed kick, so I had to hold back a lot on the double jump, which means that I didn't have enough distance when I had to do the jump dive. I thought I had enough distance, but I realized this is not gonna work. It's a very common mistake. I mean, it's super tight. Dying in SSL Reds is always either you die there in the beginning, or you die near the end by the blocks moving around and fucking you over and creating weird, impossible, glitchy shit. Very gay fit. Well, I'm offended because I'm a straight man. Please don't say that ever again. Spanish only stream? I've talked about it before. I should do like a sub incentive or daily sub incentive. And if I reach the sub goal, I have to speak Spanish for the rest of the stream. 10-hour stream, but only in Spanish. Starting now. Does speedrunning to you ever feel like work? Very rarely, but there are times where it does feel like that, yeah, I would say. Only plus 20. I can do this, guys. This run's complete. This is only 3 seconds off of Liam's PB. This run is alive, bro. You can do it. How's OnlyFans? Pretty good, but I haven't posted anything in a few days. I've been busy as fuck. Why am I streaming late? Because I've been busy as fuck. The past like week has been extremely stressful. My mom's birthday was today. That's why I'm wearing what I'm wearing. The volleyball league started last weekend, so we had the first match. We had a lot of training. I had some business shit to do with the salon. Very busy week. So like, I have a lot of things to do at night these days, so I get home very late. Then I start my stream. Like I could just be like, wait 1 sec. Let's get a golded, but bad blue coin, of course. Where's the coin? No, it's over there. I just lost some time going on that side, but whatever. That's the worst blue coin that I can get. That was, I'm not gonna lie, a perfect HMC 100, bro. Like, literally, that was indescribably perfect. But, like, the worst, literally the worst blue coin